So what I'm going to show you today is I've got these fabulous Gucci lipsticks and I'm going to show you a really fresh day look. The color I've chosen for you is Queen Christina, and
oh my gosh,
this
amazing.
is really like quite vivid, but it's a really velvety matte formulation. I'm just going to start with a brush and go directly, and I'm going to use this to kind of...
Do you always use a brush?
No.
Or can you just whack it on?
Whack it on.
Okay.
But this for me, I just want to really lightly and control the amount I'm putting on because I don't want to buff it in so it almost looks quite kissed off.
Stain or something?
Yeah. And then when it comes to that time where you press your lips together, allow your bottom lip to kind of overline the top lip. So I'm going to get you pressed. Can you see kind of like that? That'll actually exaggerate your lip line naturally, so you'll get a slightly fuller lip without it looking overdrawn.
Right.
So it's super soft. Okay, so now we're going to do blush, and this is what I love about these matte formulations. You can use them on the cheeks as well. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Farmer's stamp because it's generally the right size for a cheek. The key with blush is you want to keep it high. So anything lower than where your face sort of starts to contour in is too low.
Okay.
So up to you. You can use fingers or brush to blend. So I'm just going to use my fingers. So this is kind of setting the tone for the look. Now I'm going to move into eyes, and I'm going to use a different lipstick. And this is a really good like staple nude, which is Susan Nude. Like it's really nice. And I'm just going to pat it onto the lids. This makes a really nice lid tint. This is just a wash of sort of that really nice hydration on the eye.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So that's like a really easy day look. You know, you could do that in the car. It's that simple.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we've done the day look. Now I'm going to take you into evening, and I'm going to start with priming. As you know, this beautiful, it's called L'Essentiel by Galan, and it's this really great serum-based primer. And the thing I love about this is it kind of fills in pores and sets up the skin for the foundation. And now I'm using the Luminous Silk, and this is a staple in my kit. I love this, especially for evening looks. It's got longevity, but it's really nice and dewy, so your skin still looks like skin, and I know how much you love that.
So what is your best tip for contouring?
I kind of like to do non-touring. So I think the trick with contouring is it's not supposed to be obvious.
Yeah.
So I like to use, once again, like my bronzer. I love this Tom Ford one in particular. And you kind of want to sit it right under the cheekbone. I'm going to do a really warm luxe eye, and I've got these MAC art palettes that I'll be using. So I'm using this really nice fleshy tone just with a flat brush, and I'm just pressing that onto the lid, and this is going to help set up the look for me.
How far out do you go?
I kind of like to follow the brow. This chocolatey brown, I'm going to define the socket line. So I'm just taking that color across, and this kind of deep sets the eyes a little bit and gives you more definition of that socket line. So I'm mixing this brown and that warmer brown, and I'm going to take it underneath. So just using a finer brush, I'm going to smoke underneath the eye. That French cool girl kind of vibe.
So what would be your finishing touch for any makeup look?
Just check the face for any hot spots, and I'll just use a small like bunny brush like this and just
bunny
cat. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bunny's tail. And sides of the nose, that point on the chin and down the mouth is usually where I kind of hit with powder, just to make sure
it's not shiny.
It's not shiny, because that can translate to sweaty, which isn't a good look. And that's it.